Light down for.
Hare Krishna, Janardhan ji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
How are you?
Fine, Guruji. Improving step by step. Take some 2 months, I believe, to get my eyes ready.
Okay. Recover nicely.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Kamat ji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. It's heavily raining in Vrindavan. Raining very heavily. From afternoon, 3 o'clock, up to now. Sanyal ji, how is the rains in Bangalore?
Oh, the last 10 days.
Here also it is raining heavily, Prabhuji. Every day it is raining.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
And it's cloudy the whole day. Whole day it's cloudy.
Acha. Yeah, Bangalore is like that almost this time.
And very cold, Prabhuji. It's
Okay.
very cold here.
Very cool, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Cold. It's like winter.
People are wearing sweaters and jackets here.
Here we are sweating like anything. We are putting in AC. It's raining.
Bangalore used to be very cold in the month of April, May also. I
Yeah.
remember first time when I visited Bangalore in 78,
Correct.
I had to wear, I went from Delhi.
Mm. Yeah, because for us winter means only December, January, February. For them winter is
May.
almost.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Bhumika ji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
How is the rains in your place, Gurdaspur?
Prabhuji, it's very hot here, very humid.
Yeah, same here in Vrindavan. Humid, but it is raining. Today it rained. It was not raining since 2 days. Yeah, humidity is there in North India. Much heat. Yes. Mataji, Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी
कैसे हैं आप?
कैसे हैं?
बस आप हमने सुना आप आ रहे हैं अभी 2 महीने में वृंदावन. Welcome. चलिए. So let's start our session with prayers to Lord Krishna and Prabhupada. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Shri Shri Radha Vrindavan Chandra Ki Jai Shri Sai Gauranga Ki Jai Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai
Hari Bol.
Okay, so today is the session on questions answers.
Yes.
Okay, a lot of work for me. Okay. We will be asking questions. Okay, so let's start. Any questions from whatever we have understood, or any other philosophical aspect you want to understand? You can ask now. Somebody is asking or no questions? I'm seeing silence. Gupta ji has any questions?
No question, but only I used to have a lot of queries.
Yeah, please go ahead.
After during last 3 years, ever since I started learning, so things have settled down, and I've started learning the basics and trying to follow them in our actual life also.
Okay.
As a result, queries have settled down, and I'm more keen to know the finer aspects of various aspects. So your Sunday classes, Sunday sessions is very interesting. which is very full of knowledge. So I am really enjoying.
Good, very nice. Actually, in life, we have to go on having that mood of inquisitiveness.
Yes.
Inquisitiveness means jigyasa. That's what is called in Sanskrit. This is the first statement of Vedanta Sutra.
Yes. Athato
Brahma jigyasa. Athato Brahma jigyasa means this human form of life is meant to inquire about Brahman. Because as a human being, we have inquisitiveness. But that inquisitiveness is diverted to many aspects which are not connected to Brahman or spirit. So just going around. There's a nice passage in Bhagavatam where it is mentioned that Shrotavyadini Rajendra Nam Santi Sahasrasaha Apashyatam Atma Tattvam Griheshu Grihavedini. So it mentioned that this is what Shukadeva Goswami says to Parikshit Maharaj. That people who are apashyatam atma tattvam. Atma tattva means knowledge of self, knowledge of spirit soul, knowledge of Supreme Lord Krishna. But atma tattva, apashyatam means they are blind to self-realization, blind to spiritual understanding. So they have so many questions, thousands and thousands of questions on subject matters which are not connected to spiritual subject matters. Shrotavyadini Rajendra Nunam Santi Sahasrasha. And these people are mostly very much busy in family matters and connected to family, businesses, relations, like this. This whole, if you see the modern day, the film industry or the TV industry or internet, it's all filled with this news only. Subject matters of that you are the body and bodily connections and bodily expansions, and how to enhance your bodily demands, maximize sense gratification. This is how the modern day context is. So hardly anybody is asking about what is spirit, what is the subject matter of what happens to us after this body is finished, what is death, what is the actual purpose of life. These questions are not asked. That is the whole irony, you can say, in present day context. So that way to get this sense of inquisitiveness, that yes, inquisitiveness about the real aspect of our life, purpose of life is something not easy, because people are absorbed in all these things because they're blind to the self-realization aspect. Right. So if you have got a spark of this spark for understanding this subject matters on spirit soul and supreme soul, super soul, then it is a blessing of Lord Krishna. That's what I can say. What Krishna also says in Bhagavad Geeta is prasada. Prasadam adhigacchati, Krishna says. So in that way, not easy to get these questions because mind is so absorbed, engrossed in material subject matters, they are not interested. And Shukadeva Goswami says, mostly we are interested with what? Interested with, he says, Nidraya hriyate naktam vyavayena ja vayaha divacharte hayarajan kutumba bharanenava. Daytime, we are busy in maintaining family and family connected things. Divacharte hayarajan kutumba bharana. Kutumba bharana means family connected things, maintaining family. That is what the whole mind is filled with. Earning for the family. So this is daytime business. Night, nidraya hriyate naktam. You're sleeping. Or Prabhupada says one who is having opportunity for sex life, they try to enjoy sex life. Like this, day and night, you're only busy in these activities. Where is the time for spiritual activity? Like this, people are absorbed mostly. So if you have got an inclination to rather, get this inquisitiveness about the purpose of life, the goal in life is very nice. And yes, as you rightly said, many things were all doubts, and slowly it gets clear. It's like nice example is given in the Bhagavata. It's like in the dense darkness, you cannot see anything, right? Slowly, as the sun rise, time comes, little small twilight comes. And slowly start seeing, oh, something is visible, something is visible. And as soon as sun little comes up, everything is very clear. It's like that, right? So when Surya, the sun, Krishna is compared to Surya. Krishna, Surya, Sama. Krishna is like sun, effulgent sun. And Maya is Andhakara. Maya is darkness. Yahan Krishna, Tahan Nahi, Maya Adhikara. Wherever there is bright sunshine, there is a darkness. Yes. Hello, Hare Krishna. Somebody want to ask something? Interrupt. Hare Krishna. You're not able to speak? Unmute.
No, Prabhuji, the sound is breaking.
Your sound
Okay,
is
okay.
Yeah.
Breaking. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay, fine. Good that you pointed out. Fine. So I was telling that Krishna, Surya, Sama, Maya, Andhakara. Now it is clear?
yes.
Yes.
Okay. So when you have Krishna in the heart, which means Krishna's understanding, philosophy of Krishna, what Krishna is talking about life, about ourselves, this knowledge is there, clarity comes. That is what happens when you start hearing. Prabhupada says, hear Bhagavad Gita attentively. Chant and hear Hare Krishna attentively. So Krishna, anything about Krishna is full of knowledge, chit energy, source of energies, source of knowledge energy. Because right now, we are presuming ignorance as knowledge. That is the problem. Okay. We are taking avidya as vidya. So, but we have to come out of this ignorance and come to the right platform of understanding. That's the point. We are thinking, I am the body, and bodily things, bodily connections are mine. This is called avidya. The right platform of knowledge will come when you connect yourself with the perfect source of knowledge, that is Krishna. And Krishna's pure devotees, Mahatmas. That is the way Krishna explains in Bhagavad Gita. We have been reading 4th chapter. For the 4th chapter, very beginning, Krishna gives his process. How to get this right knowledge. How to understand this right knowledge, right? Right knowledge is possible when you connect ourselves with the perfect source of knowledge. It's like, Prabhupada gives a nice example. If you want to draw power from a socket, that power should be connected to the main line. Right? If the power socket is not connected to the actual main line of current, then even if you put the plug, the current will not come. That's the point. So in that way, the wonderful blessing of Prabhupada is that he has he has wonderfully created this organization, and this organization is having systems and ways, and his books, his teachings are all nicely presented by the followers, so that all of us are benefiting, which means all of us are connecting to that main source of the power, supreme source, Krishna, and the power socket, Prabhupada and Acharyas are giving us this knowledge. This is called parampara knowledge. That's why, and this knowledge is like, it's an ongoing thing. There is no limit. It goes on throughout the life. And even perfected souls, just like Bhagavata, you see, Parikshit Maharaj is a pure devotee. Why he has to ask questions to Shukadeva Goswami? Because subject matters of spiritual understanding is so wonderful, so deep, that there is no limit, because Krishna is unlimited. More you want to hear about him, so many things to know, and more it is going to be relishable to us. The material field, things are all having limitation, things are all having some level of satisfaction. Satisfaction means you are fed up with that. Spiritual world is not like that. Spiritual understanding is not like that. It is unlimited and it is ever expanding. It is always, very relishing. Always going to give us a lot of, happiness to discuss, understand more and more. And one more thing about spiritual understanding is that even if you hear same thing again and again, there'll be different facets, different angles of seeing the same thing. Just like if you see, Prabhupada has given, on some verses of Bhagavad Gita, he has given 15 lectures on one verse. Right? That one famous verse in Bhagavad Gita, Dehi nosmin yatha dehe. Second chapter. The soul is continuously passing through different stages of life. Right? That verse, from boyhood to youth to old age, old age, and then finally soul takes one more body. This verse, Prabhupada has given 15 lectures. Just see. Like this, but in the same verse, in different angles of vision. That's what Prabhupada want to say. So with spiritual understanding, it is always, ever expanding and always blissful, always relishing. So that way, when you come to spiritual way of, discovering and understanding about ourselves, is always going to give us a lot of ananda, and whatever we have understood so far, it's going to give us satisfaction. That's what that all of us are experiencing, right? Whatever we understood so far, we are having that satisfaction. And more you understand, more satisfaction. More. That's what is happening in spiritual world. Devotees want to experience more happiness, more bliss, more seva. That's what is happening. In material world, you are fed up. After 55 years, 60 years, you're retired. You are no more required in the office or any company or any organization or factory, right? They want, in the spiritual world, Prabhupada says, spiritual life, there is no retirement. This life, the journey is eternal, the service is eternal to Lord Krishna. It goes on. Just that the body is going to, end and you're going to continue your journey whichever way Krishna wants us. That's the point. Okay. So nice realization, Gupta ji. Thank you for that sharing of that understanding. Okay. Any other comments or questions? Any philosophical understanding you'd like to discuss? You can take it up. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have one question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. This is regarding the source of our desires. The
Okay.
source of desires. Where exactly is the source?
Where is the source? Okay. Very nice. Good question. Where is originating actually from? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So the spirit soul actually is the source of our desires. So you may say, why is our desires become material now?
Yes.
Right? Why are you desiring
Yes.
contrary to our spirit soul? Is the question.
Yes.
Next question will be that. Right? I'll answer that. It's a very important aspect, principle to understand. Spirit soul is a person. It's a personality. Personality means there are personality traits. What are personality traits? Desiring,
Thinking, willing.
feeling, right? And determination, right? Having faith, right? So many aspects of that. Many, many wonderful, aspects of hoping. So these are all personality traits. These personality traits are not impersonal, coming from nowhere. No, not that. That is not the understanding. These are all originating from soul. But what has happened right now is the soul is covered by a body right now. We are encaged. That's what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. Dehi nosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yavvanam jara tatha dehantara prapti dhiras tatrana mukhyati. Second chapter, 13th verse.
Correct.
Dehi nosmin yatha dehe. Deha, body. And within this body, there is dehin, original personality. It's like I am wearing a shirt. Within this shirt, I as a person is there. This body is there. And this shirt is made according to the measurement of my body, this upper portion of the body, right? So this shirt on its own doesn't have any independent existence without I wearing it.
Correct.
Likewise, this body what I have got is based on the body inside I have, that is spiritual body. Okay, the spiritual body of the spirit soul is having a features, personality features, right? So because of the spirit soul personality features, this body we have got. And the question may be, why everybody's body is different? Why animals, what is that body? What is plant's body? These questions may come. Will come definitely. So what is happening is, spirit soul has the desiring capacity. In its original pure existence, the spirit soul is desiring only to serve Krishna in whatever capacity it wants. Okay. But when the spirit soul started desiring contrary or against this principle of not desiring to serve Krishna, basically it wanted to do things independently without desiring anything for Krishna, desiring something which is contrary to Krishna's service. Krishna bhuliya jiva bhogavan chakare. Then immediately Maya captures the living entity, spirit soul, and it awards one body. It's like telling a good citizen will be very much obedient to the laws given by the government. He is happy as a good citizen and he can normally move around as a normal citizen, normal person. That same person, when he is violating the rules, regulations of the government, if the violation is severe or serious, what happens? He is punished. He may be put in the jail. When you go to jail for some time, for some period, you have to change your clothes now. Some other dress is given to you, jail dress. Right? See, you are a same person. You are behaving normally, but somehow something you decide contrary to or rather against the rules of the government. You violated the rules of government. So, government has a policy, or rather, it has a system wherein you are put in a jail or a prison. In the prison, you are confined within a wall, right? And you are restricted in your movement, restricted in your activity. And you are given a different dress, not like a normal citizen. Likewise, whichever living entity you see in the material world, whether in the human form, animal form, tree form, bird form, any form, starting from Brahma down to ant, all are actually prison bodies. They are going through different terms of imprisonment. And why this imprisonment? Of lust. What is lust? Lust means desire to lord over, and the attitude of sense gratification independent of Krishna. Right? So desire to lord over means I am the master of all I survey. I can do anything. I know everything. I am the, I know. I can control things. This attitude. Whereas a devotee attitude is, I am insignificant. I don't know anything. Krishna only has to guide me. If Krishna wants, only it will happen. These senses are not meant for my gratification. It is meant for Krishna's satisfaction. See the attitude? So this attitude changes to other attitude of lust. Lust means desire to lord over and desire for sense gratification. Different degrees of lust. Too much lust means you get a body which is very, almost Prabhupada says like a tree, can't even move. That's what we understood. It has to stand in one place. Rain comes, wind comes, sun, scorching sun, very too much cold, has to stand. Simply it is standing. It can't express also. That means too much lust. Like this, if you see, as living entities are getting a higher and higher forms of life, human form, even higher than that is Devata form or Brahma form, their degree of lust is reduced. What is the lust means? Desire to enjoy independent of Krishna. See, desire. Based on your desire, Krishna gives you a body. So in the material nature, Krishna says, there are 84 types of dresses I have kept ready. 84 lakh types of dresses. So when you desire something, it is not beyond 84 lakh type of dresses. Just like you go to a big mall, shopping mall with a big, garment shopping mall. Men's section, women's section, children's section. So many things are there. Different sizes, different. You can go, you'll get the right one. Krishna has made 84 lakh types of dresses. This species of dresses only. It's based on the different desires you can get. In human form, if you're desiring, I want to eat raw meat and drink fresh blood. Krishna says, this is not the fit body for you. Next life, you take the body of a tiger. I don't have discrimination to eat anything and everything. I want to eat everything. I want to taste everything. Fine, this is not the right body for you. Take the body of a pig. Just see. So like this, and somebody is too much attached to my house, I built the house, whole life I have spent so much, too much attached to house. Okay, next life you become a cockroach in the house. So attached, no? Prabhupada says you'll become a cockroach in your own house, commode. So, and your house people will put the hit and hit you. Like this, things are happening. Whatever type of attachment you have, or desire. Desire means attachment. Desire means particularly, I want like this to enjoy things. So like this, we have so many millions of desires sitting in our subconscious mind. So Krishna is slow. One is big desires of what type of big enjoyment I want. So according to one body is given. There are other subset desires, small desires. In this body, I want to enjoy like this. Just like I want to go to a restaurant is one big desire. After going to the restaurant, I want this type of masala dosa only. Secondary desire. And I want this type of, in a plate only should be served. There's one more desire. There is multiple other secondary desires are there. So like this, too complicated it is. So many desires we have to enjoy this material world. So Rupa Goswami says, like this we have been desiring life after life, life after life, life after life, in so many ways, in different types. And Krishna is noted on everything. As Paramatma is sitting, what is he doing actually? Upadrushta. He is like a, CCTV camera. He is watching you. He is watching your mind, your desires. Noting down. He has an online recording. All recording of your millions of lives is there. You can play it and, make it immediately, understand what is all there with you. So, Upadrushta, what is Anumanta? Upadrushta means he's overseeing and witnessing, and also he is sanctioning. So many desires you have. Where the desires came, you only desire. You as a person, a spirit soul desire. And your desires are contrary to the desire of what Krishna wants for your actual situation. So Krishna is telling you as Paramatma, he's sitting and wanting to give you again and again instructions. Don't do this, don't do this. He's sitting just to give you instruction like this. Don't do this. But you are very stubborn. You don't want to listen. No, I want this. I want this. And Krishna says, okay, do it at your risk. At your risk, you do it. But Krishna is going to sanction. And the sanction also will come based on your deserving, or you are getting the proper karma to experience it. Maybe in this lifetime, you are desiring to become a very big rich man may not be, you don't have that karma behind you to become rich man this life. Maybe he will see that in the coming few lifetimes, he will give you that opportunity to acquire that karma to become rich man. One lifetime you become rich man. Actually, what is all going on in everybody's life is what all we have desired in our previous lifetimes, it is unfolding. The different types of sukha, dukkha we're experiencing in our life is all because of what actions we have done that is coming as a reaction with the desires. See, any action you do it with some desire, no?
Yeah.
I want to see like this, it's a desire. I want to hear like this, is a desire. I want to enjoy like this, is a desire. So based on the desire, you perform an action will give you a reaction.
Correct.
So we are entangled like this, action-reaction cycle. It's called karma chakra. Like this, desiring one after the other, desiring, desires, unlimited desires sitting in our body, in our subconscious mind. And all these desires are giving you punishment every life. So the instruction Acharyas give us, Rupa Goswami give us, Anya Abhilashita
Shunyam.
Abhilasha means desire. Any other desire should become zero. What type of desires? We have desires of jnana, karma, the anavritam. Desire to become very knowledgeable, to know this, to know that, to experience this, to discover this. We are trying to do so many things. Karma means enjoying. You want to work in a specific way and get the results and enjoy like this, do like this. It's called jnana, karmadi. And many other such corollaries are there. Jnana, karma, so many other activities you go on doing, and you want, there are multiple varieties of desires. So Rupa Goswami says, give up all these desires which you have been, pursuing in different ways, which is contrary to your spiritual nature. Anyavilashita shunyam jnana karma dhanavritam anukulyena krishna anushilanam. So you desire only in a way which is favorable to Krishna's satisfaction. Now we are desiring things which are not favorable to Krishna, but what is favorable for my gratification. That is what is going on now. That is entangling us. Okay. So when you desire something which is favorable to Krishna, anukulyena Krishna anushilanam. And shilanam means you may not know what to desire for Krishna, so you follow. Anushilanam means you follow in the directions given by Acharyas. Prabhupada has given directions how to desire for Krishna. It's like Prabhupada, he always was telling, we have to do this for Krishna, we have to build temple like this for Krishna, we have to print books for Krishna. If you just compare any big businessman with Prabhupada, the big businessman will say, oh, I have to do business like this for whom? Oh, for me, for my family, for a greater family. Just see the difference. The center is Krishna for a pure devotee. Center is either me as a person or extended self, family, community, society. Difference is this, desiring for what? Whole Bhagavad Gita is standing on this desire. But you have to change the quality of desire. When you are desiring Ichha Shakti, right? When you are desiring, just like very nice statement is given in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Atmendriya Priti Ichha Dhare Kama Nama. Atmendriya means self-centered. I, me, mine, myself, my body, my family, limiting only that much. Atmendriya Priti Ichha, Atmendriya Priti Ichha Dhare Kama Nama. Oh, only me and mine. That is called Kama. Kama means it becomes lust. Krishnendriya Priti Ichha Dhare Prema Nama. Actually, a spirit soul our constitution or our makeup is that we desire only for Krishna. Just like in our body, the different senses are working in coordination to serve you as a person. If tomorrow your hand will say, I'll not work for you, strike, right? Then you can't even eat, right? Then mouth will say, I'll not work for you. You can't even speak. All senses are working for you as a person. Similarly, our constitution is to serve Krishna. That is our actual situation. But in the material world, we have, we have forgotten this actually, and we are trying to satisfy ourselves. That is what is ending us with frustration, disappointment, bewilderment, and finally changing body after body. Every life, Krishna says, Dukkha le ashashvata. Whatever you try here, nothing will work out. Very nice statement I was reading in Bhagavad Gita today. Krishna says in 9th chapter, Moghasha, Mogha Karmano, Mogha Jnana Vichetasaha, Rakshasim Asurim Chaiva, Prakritim Mohinim Shitaha. Krishna says how the different aspirations, Asha, desires, see, this word Asha, Ichha, all these words Krishna uses in Bhagavad Gita, desiring. So Asha, so many aspirations, so many desires, so many plans we have, all is completely baffled or defeated when you don't have it in connection to Krishna. Everybody is thinking, oh, my bank balance has to increase this much. How much? No, it has to increase. How much we don't know. When, what is that limit? Don't know. But every time it is increasing, happiness, happiness. At one fine day, you are not even there to see how much bank balance is there. What is the use? And endeavoring differently, different efforts we are trying to put. Oh, this will give me nice happiness. This will give me nice enjoyment. What is actually going to give you enjoyment? You are figuring out only. This is called desiring, aspiring. No use. Krishna says. Not connected to Krishna, nothing, no problem. No, is no of no use. It's a defeat. Moghasha, Mogha Karmana. Karma. We are thinking, oh, you do work like this, work hard, get money, then then you become you're satisfied, everything, no problem. That anybody is there in this material world? No problem, people. Full of problems. Right? Prabhupada gives a nice statement. I think all of you will have heard this statement. Dilli ka laddu jo khaya pachhtaya, jo nahi khaya, wo bhi pachhtaya. So Prabhupada says, before when I was a bachelor, I was thinking, not married. I don't know what is marriage, right? So there's some happiness there in marriage, after marriage, right? So he's very much pachhtara. And after marriage, this is the marriage. So much of problem. This problem, that problem. Why did I get married? Like this, people think this is good. Oh, no, this is good. But this is bad. This is good. I guess we are flip-flopping. This is called Mogha Karmana. A very nice example, one more example Prabhupada gives. Wet stool, dry stool. So one person was thinking, wet stool is little dirty. Sometimes in villages, people go out of in the fields to pass stool. So wet stool is dirty. When it becomes dried up, no, it is good. Because after it is stool, wet or dry, how does it matter for you? Material world is like this. Stool. You desire anything materially means like this. It's all going to give you frustration only, disappointment. So any activity you do, oh, this may be good, that may be bad, no, everything is bad in the material world. Whatever you do without Krishna, for not desiring for Krishna, it is bad. Mogha Asha, Mogha Karmanu, Mogha Jnana. Independently wanting to search something, do something, I do this. For what you're doing research? And big PhDs you're having for what? Unless the goal is not Krishna, then all knowledge is only bewildering. Right? This is the point. So Krishna says Vijayatasa. Vijayatasa means Chetasa, your buddhi is become bewildered, has lost. So like this, desiring in different way, contrary to Krishna, is only putting us in circles, making us go in circles and samsara chakra. So Krishna says in Bhagavad very clearly, desire only me, work only for me means when you want to work, immediately you may not desire for Krishna, at least work for Krishna, begin to work for Krishna. Slowly desire will come. Oh, I have to do like this. Improve the quality of your work by offering your results to Krishna, your intention to Krishna. Right? Like this, there are inner spiritual faculties which we need to offer. When you say samarpanam or offering is your attitude of surrender to Krishna. Right? I'll give you example of chanting. See, chanting, you may begin chanting, or all of us are chanting now. We have begun chanting. Some devotees have told us they are chanting Hare Krishna. So chanting now is of one quality. The scope of improvement of going more and more better way of chanting. So the scope of improvement of quality of chanting is that you offer the background feelings. Like, for example, I come to your home as a guest. If you don't know me, I'm a stranger for you. Your behavior with me will be very, very formal, right? Very formal and not much talk. You don't know anything. If your chanting is like that, very formal, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. What you are doing, for what you are doing, don't know. Same thing, if now that I know you since some time, I come, oh, Prabhuji has come, so nice, and we exchange talks, and you're having that feeling, that background understanding, oh, I have to serve you. Right? That feelings, that proper emotions, how they are coming with desiring to serve. Right? So desiring is a basis for every action, for every emotion in that way. That emotion may be emotion of faith, emotion of complete dependence, emotion of humility. All that is, what is the basic platform for whom you are doing all these things? Because I am desiring to serve you, Krishna. See? So desiring, that's why whole Bhagavad Gita, if you see, whatever Krishna is talking is all based on this. What is the primary desire you have? All the other aspects are secondary. The primary desire is, I want to please Krishna. While chanting, I'm supposed to please Krishna. By chanting, I'm going to be pleased. No. That is not the purpose. The purpose is, I please Krishna, and Krishna will give me prasada. Whether Krishna gives me prasada in terms of my satisfaction or no satisfaction, but I will serve you, Krishna. That is devotee's way of service. Gopi's way of service, highest service. In our ordinary way of behavior, our services are conditional. Right? Very conditional. 1 month you don't pay your driver. Next day he'll not come. Right? No salary, no work. It's all conditional because, it's all based on what? The motivation, the intention, desire is money. No benefit. So here, who is the beneficiary you have to understand? It's called beneficiary test. Beneficiary trust. Whatever we are doing is some deep rooted, desire for my gratification in terms of name, fame, power, position. That is what is driving me. That's what I want to do this for that purpose. Or I don't care for name, fame, power, position. I only want to serve Krishna. I don't mind anything. This is the motivation. Just see the difference. Gopis didn't have any such, personal motivation at all. They don't even care anybody. Oh, Krishna satisfaction only required. That desire we have to develop. That is called intense desire to serve Krishna. This intense desire is called laulya. Laulyam. And Rupa Goswami says, this is the only price you can pay to get the mercy of Krishna. Tatra laulyam ekalam mulyam. If you want to get Krishna, only price you have to pay is your intense desire to get him. Greed. I want Krishna, I want Krishna. Material world, your desire is, I want sense gratification, Just see, desire is such a basic thing. Because this is one of the faculties, important faculties of Atma. Atma is generating desires continuously. But right now, those desires is mixed up with our material thinking, material understanding, and it is got colored. That coloring, Krishna is, okay, it's colored now. You get a suitable body to experience that colored desires. Like this life after life, we are going. As soon as we purify these desires and make it clean desire, very, very, straightforward desire only to serve Krishna, then that is your last life. That's what Krishna says. What does Krishna say in each chapter? Yam vapi smaran bhavam yatyante kalevaram tam tameviti kaunteya sada tad bhava bhavita. Whatever you desire, the time of your death, that type of body you will go to get next. Just see. What desire you will get at the time of death? Whatever you have done previously, that life, same life, all that will come as a cumulative desire. One desire will come, sum total. When you mix apple, grapes, orange, and mix, you get a cocktail juice. Right? So like that, cocktails are there sitting, so many cocktails. One something major will come. Desire. Prominent desire. But if your whole life prominently you're desiring only Krishna, Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram. One more. In each chapter again Krishna says this. Antakala. At the time of death, you're desiring only me. Mameva. Only me. Not desiring only Krishna will happen when you have practiced like this in your life. Throughout your life. When you're chanting, when you're reading Bhagavad Gita, when you're doing activities, there's no personal motivation, there's no personal agenda, only serving Krishna. If this is what you have practiced, even at the time of death, same intention will continue, same desire will continue. That is what Prabhupada's life was. Life of complete dedication to Krishna. No other desire, except desiring for Krishna. Anything you see, Prabhupada's activities, whether he's speaking to a politician, speaking to a businessman, speaking to some doctor, he's only talking Krishna consciousness in their way to make them understand. And whatever he did activities, everything desiring for Krishna. Cooking for Krishna, working for Krishna, cleaning for Krishna, organization for Krishna, everything for Krishna. See, everything begins with desire. Actually, not desire. What did you desire? That's what Krishna says in 7th chapter. Ichha dvesha samuthena dvandva mohena bharata. When you have desired something which is not in line with your actual situation, spiritual situation, and you are envying Krishna, then you are put into this dualistic world of material nature, Krishna says. So, desiring is a capacity within us. But what to desire and how to see that our quality of desire is in line with what Krishna desires is what is Prabhupada teaching us. This desiring or purifying our desires is what Krishna consciousness is doing. And Cheto Darpana Marjana means, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, we chant Hare Krishna and hear Hare Krishna while chanting. That chanting will purify our heart. Purifying heart means what? It is purifying your
Desire.
desires. Right now, desires are contaminated. It's like the rainwater. From sky, it is very pure. It touches the earth, it becomes muddy. Right? It becomes dirty. So that has to be purified. Right? We are actually spirit souls pure. But right now, in contact with material world, we have become dirty, contaminated, polluted. Our desires are polluted now. That is called contaminated consciousness. Our consciousness is now polluted. This contaminated consciousness has to be purified. That will happen when you start desiring or align your desires the way Prabhupada wants us to do things. So Prabhupada, what he wants, his desires, he has expressed in his books. In fact, Bhagavad Gita is what? Bhagavad Gita is what Krishna's desires. He's telling. Do this. For what? For you only. Bhagavad Gita is full of Krishna's desires for your benefit. Right? When you love somebody, you try to satisfy that person by understanding what he does, what he desires. I give you the example of when I come to your home, you will ask me, what do you want to drink? What do you want to eat? Not that you simply bring something, you eat this, you drink this. That's all, nothing else. That is not called love. That is called hate. Right? So like this, we have to change our quality of desire. So what you want? So what Krishna wants, Krishna is expressed in Bhagavad Gita. And Bhagavad Gita we can understand. So Prabhupada, the pure devotee, knows what Krishna wants. Okay. So the whole activity of satsanga is to change our quality of desire from material to spiritual. Sadhana, sadachara, sadvichara. These things are part of this whole satsanga. Sadhana means you have to regulatedly follow some things. Every day you have to do chanting, every day you have to do this. Some other routine activities, what you are doing, you continue doing. But this has to be part of your routine. Getting up early morning, chanting Hare Krishna mantras. Like tomorrow is Ekadashi. I'll follow Ekadashi. Ekadashi means I'll not consume any grains, rice, wheat, or dals. I'll take vegetables, fruits in a limited quantity. I'll try to remember Krishna more. That is the principle. That is what Bhagavad Gita Krishna says. That's what Prabhupada wants us to do. Aligning with that. That is called sadhana. Sadachara means always trying to align yourself with what Krishna wants in Bhagavad Gita with regard to every activity you're trying to do. Right? Krishna is telling, Yasya sarve samarambha kama sankalpa varjita. See, kama sankalpa. Kama sankalpa means desiring things for your gratification should be given up. Means, oh, my name, my fame, my position, how much I'll get appreciation. This thing should be given. Every activity, every endeavor, don't desire like this. Then you are situated in proper knowledge. Krishna. This is called sadachara. Follow the principles of humility, pridelessness, understanding the importance of human form of life. This is called sadachara. Sadvichara means meditating, contemplating on different subject matters, what Krishna is telling us, Prabhupada is giving us. Sadvichara. So like this, slowly the quality of desire will change, transform. It's not an overnight work. It's your endeavoring. Means first of all, you should desire, I want to change. First step. When you have understood, I am in one situation, I have to come to one more situation. A real situation. That is the first desire. Otherwise, material world means Maya. Very nicely is acting. Very nice story Prabhupada says. You have heard this story. Indra, once he did some offense, Svargaloka. So he was cursed to become a pig.
Yes.
Okay. So he came down to earth. So for a long time, Indra became a pig and pig family, pig wife, pig children, pig relatives, pig business going on nicely, right? Everything going on. Big company had opened. Okay. So running successfully. Okay. So nobody in the heaven to take care of the Swarga Loka. So Brahma became worried. What is happening? This Indra has gone down to become pig and open a big company there down. So he came down and started asking, Indra, what have you become now? You're Indra and you become pig. Come back. Now over, curse. No, I'm very busy here. What you're busy? Pig business. My family, all this. So this is called, Prabhupada said, this is called our knowledge being covered, forgetfulness. Avaranatmaka Shakti. Maya is acting in two ways. One is knowledge is covered. Krishna says in the 3rd chapter, you have seen. Avratam jnanametena. Our real knowledge is covered. So you're desiring so many things as a pig. Like that, whatever body you get, you think, oh, very nice body. This is what I have to do. Like this, life after life, you think, this body, whatever I'm doing, business, family, that is everything. After this, where you will go, you also don't. What life you had previously, you also don't. But this life, this is everything. This is called Avaranatmaka Shakti of Maya. And somebody comes and tells you, chant Hare Krishna, read Bhagavad Geeta. Sometime you become interested. Again, in the family, they will say, what you are doing so early? When you become old, when you can't see, when you can't hear, that time you should chant Hare Krishna. You will immediately go back. Right? You will say, okay, better watch, IPL match or better watch some movies. What is the use? Like that, somebody will advise you. Then immediately you will again, acha, what are you doing? Not good. No, this is better. This Maya. Again, pulling energy. Like this, you desire something, again, Maya is pulling you again. So covering energy, pulling energy. So very difficult, Maya. That's why Krishna says, coming out of Maya is not easy. Unless you have a strong desiring. I want to come out, Krishna. It's very important. Before I conclude, I want to state one nice statement Bhagavata gives. Akama, Sarvakama, Mokshakama, Udharadhi. Very nice statement. Akama means no desire for personal gratification. Sarvakama, oh, everything I want to see. I want to go to Europe. I want to go to America. I want to go to Australia. I want to so many things. I want to do that. So if you touch him, you start big lecture he'll give you. What all you want to do in life. Right? Sarvakama. Akama, Sarvakama, Mokshakama. Fed up with all these. I want moksha. Moksha means merging with impersonal Brahman. Right? So Akama, Sarvakama, Mokshakama, Udaradhi. Udaradhi means become broad-minded, understand what is the proper reality. Whatever situation you're in, doesn't matter. Tivrena bhakti yogena. Yes. Doesn't matter. No desire, full of desires or liberation desire. You only do Tivra Bhakti. Tivra Bhakti means intense desiring to only serve Krishna. It's like sunrise happens, no? The intensity of the heat is not that much. But 12 o'clock on the head, intensity of light is too much. Right? Too hot. You can't stand. Like that. Our bhakti should be Tivrena Bhakti Yogena. It should be with intense desire. I only want Krishna. Nothing else. Krishna, only I want you. All these things are incidental. I'll do that what is required as a duty. But my whole focus is you. That desiring is required. That is called laulya or greediness for Krishna's service only. Nothing more. Then only Krishna will, okay, you are serious, then only Krishna will pick up. Otherwise, sometimes you're doing this, sometimes you're doing that. So Prabhupada gives example. A child which is sometimes crying, sometimes silent, sometimes crying, sometimes silent. Mother is thinking, okay, anyways, playing. No, don't bother. She will do her work. But child is intensely crying. What happens? Everything she'll leave aside and, hey, what happened? Our chanting should be like this, Prabhupada says. Our chanting should be like the intense cry for the call of mother. Like that, mother whom? Radharani, Hare. When you call Hare Krishna, Hare means Radharani. intense call for the mother for the service of Father Krishna. That should be the way you should chant. You are simply chanting Hare Krishna. Yesterday I saw that movie Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. It was not nice, Heroine was not beautiful. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare. No, anyway, suddenly current went off. I could see the climax. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare. Like this, your chanting is going like this. Background, some movie is going on. Krishna will see no intensity at all. He's playing around. Okay, let him chant. How many lifetimes Krishna only will see? I have to decide. So your intensity has not come. Seriousness has not. Intensity means seriousness. How serious you are in devotional service. That matters. That comes from you. But desiring seriously or not seriously is coming from you. It means soul is the source of desire. That is the conclusion. And the quality of desiring can be improved and kept in alignment with what Krishna wants by association of pure devotees, Mahatmas. Right now, our desires are all based on what we hear from television, internet, friends, community. Something we have made up in our mind. Some khichdi is cooked up in the mind. But khichdi has to be completely, thrown out. We have to desire what Krishna wants, what Prabhupada wants. Otherwise, your seriousness, yes, I want to know, I want to understand, I want to do like this. That determination is required. The determination also is a strong in desiring, yes, this I want to do, I will do. Come what may, every Friday I'll attend this session. Determination should be there. Yeah. Otherwise, okay, a lot of rains today. My mind is not proper today. I will not attend. Okay. Krishna also you see. That's why Krishna says, Mam chayo avyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate. See, many places like Krishna explains in 14th chapter, he says, your bhakti should be avyabhicharena. Mam chayo avyabhicharena. Vyabhichara means mind is going here, there. Right? It is scattered. Avyabhicharena means one-pointed, focused. And Krishna says, if you do bhakti seva like this, then you will come out of these modes of nature and you will be situated in spiritual status, spiritual understanding. Otherwise, it will be on and off, on and off. A very famous example Prabhupada gives is iron rod kept in fire for a considerable time without, unless it becomes red hot. So for spiritualizing your consciousness, spiritualizing your senses, you have to follow certain rules, regulations, which is required to come to the platform of desiring intensely for Krishna. Okay?
Yes, Prabhu.
Very
Hare
nicely
Krishna.
explained.
Excellent.
Very nicely
Hare
explained.
Krishna.
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna.
Thank you. Fine. So I think it is already 7:30 now. So we will possibly continue our discussions next week with 4th chapter. Okay? Thank you, everybody. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna. Jai Prabhupada.